Villa Las Estrellas, a remote life in Antarctica covered in ice. Standing firmly on the surface of Antarctica, this small town covered in ice is real evidence of the existence of life at the South Pole of the Earth, often referred to as the City of Stars. This is Villa Las Estrellas, a small settlement on the iceland with sparkling beauty and an atmosphere of life far from the hustle and bustle. Villa Las Estrellas is a small town located on King George Island, President Eduardo Frei Montalva, Bas, Antarctica. Administratively, Villa Las Estrellas, which is located on King George Island along 95 kilometers, is still part of the country of Chile. As one of the cities located on the Antarctic continent, its residents must adapt to extreme temperatures. This is what makes the population of Villa Las Estrellas not as large as other settlements. The number of residents in summer reaches 150 people. However, after winter comes, the population living in Villa Las Estrellas decreases, which is only 80 people, while others fled to their hometowns, namely Chile. The small population is able to create a very friendly and peaceful atmosphere. Living side by side with different professional backgrounds makes residents often establish closeness with each other. With an atmosphere that is so quiet and calm, the family atmosphere feels so close. In fact, criminal cases are very rare because the residents are very harmonious. The history of Villa Las Estrellas began on April 9th, 1984. This area is also popular with the term the Star Town, thanks to the charm of the stars of the Milky Way galaxy that appear in the sky at night. Based on history, this remote town is a military base belonging to the Chilean Air Force. Over time, this city with low sunlight intensity was used as a research site. Researchers who plunged into Villa Las Estrellas researched science and also the lives of the residents. This area, which was covered by the cold ice for years, had no native inhabitants until the late 1970s and 1984. Chile sent women who were heavily pregnant to this white continent. The goal is to give birth to a child who can later strengthen Chile's claim to Antarctica. On November 21st, 1984, a native Chilean Antarctic resident was born in Villa Las Estrellas and was given the name Juan Pablo Camacho. After going through a long history, now Villa Las Estrellas has entered a new chapter of interesting life and has transformed into a civilian settlement. This city, far from the hustle and bustle of life, is equipped with various facilities and infrastructure, starting from churches, mini markets, lodging, to schools. F50 elementary school for grades 1 to 8 and kindergarten are places where children receive their education. The number of students in elementary school is only 15 people with 2 teachers. Not much different from elementary school. The number of students attending kindergarten is only 6 people who are managed by 1 instructor. Another public facility built to facilitate local residents is a bank. This facility is actively operating throughout the year, and there is 1 banker who manages it. Apart from the bank, Villa Las Estrellas also has a multifunctional sports center. Residents often spend their time playing volleyball, practicing tennis, playing basketball, and playing soccer. Health workers in this isolated city are still very limited, where there is only 1 nurse and 1 doctor on duty, not only advanced in terms of infrastructure, but the use of communication tools is already on par with cities in other parts of the world. Starting in 2005, this area surrounded by ice has been using cell phones from the Chilean company, namely Entel PCS. The only means of transportation used to reach this district is the King Air 300 aircraft from the Aerovias DAP company. This aircraft only accommodates 5 to 6 passengers and does not have a toilet in it. This aircraft will later land at the Teniente Airport, which is located 1 kilometer northwest of Villa Las Estrellas. The travel time from Chile to Villa Las Estrellas is 3 hours 30 minutes. Usually tourists who visit Villa Las Estrellas will be taken using the King R300 aircraft. Upon arrival, tourists can enjoy the extraordinary natural beauty by ship. This remote place, with its myriad of beauty and mystery, has its own natural phenomenon that is a tourist attraction. The most interesting tourist attraction, and always awaited at night by tourists, is aurora, and millions of stars that are very stunning. Another tourist destination that is a shame to miss is the appearance of killer whales and a group of penguins. Tourists can also enjoy the natural scenery of icebergs, lion rump rock formations, and frozen lakes. Tourists will be amazed by the tourist attraction that is steeped in history, namely the statue of Admiral Bellingshausen. Visitors can stay overnight in tents that have been provided, and lodging that can accommodate up to 20 guests. Long story short, Villa Las Estrellas is a remote town in the Antarctic continent that has an interesting history and extraordinary aspects of life. Limited access to the outside world is actually able to unite the harmony of the residents with each other. The atmosphere is so calm and warm, increasingly blending with the natural beauty that feels very special. Now, the cold island has transformed into an inhabited land with a myriad of activities and facilities.